Today, I decided to fire the live stream early. You may have noticed. It is 6:18, 12 minutes early. I decided, it's about time I go live here once again. Birch and Bullet, what's going on? Trixie, Gail, Silver 22. How's it going, everybody? It's good to be back. It's been a long time. It's been too long. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get started. I'm gonna catch some bass. Look at the lake. Just take a look at the lake. Do you see? Do you see? You see how spectacular? There's no wind. Wind is like 6 kilometers an hour. It's pretty much zero. Fantastic. Hokan, formerly CJ fan. What's going on, my friend? T Boys Bass Fishing. That looks nice. It looks incredible. It's amazing. We're gonna catch some good fish today. I can feel it. Perhaps some top water will play a factor. Do you like my logo? Let me see. That is a cool logo. Did you make that logo yourself? That's pretty cool. Yo, I'm here. Remember me? LG. Is that a G? LJ. My bad. LJ. Welcome back. John. Okay, I gotta set this up. Yeah, John. What's up, Cole? Glad to see you're back in action. I am. I'm back, John. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. It's good to be back here hanging out with all my friends once again. Gilla King says hi. Nice to see you. Hayden. How's it going, Hayden? Good luck out there. Catch them all. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it my best here. I got this. I don't know if I'm going to switch this up or not, but for now, black swim bait. Black swim bait. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. Should be probably some smaller pike in this lake, which is Pretty Lake, and then we're gonna hop into Sassaginiga Lake and catch us some nice bass over there. Kinda, totally not ChatGPT. Well, either way, Birch and Bullet. Either way, sick logo. You are my best friend, Cole, ever. Right on. Right on, Hayden. That's good. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. What's up, Birch and Bullet? Enjoy your last live stream? Absolutely. Absolutely. You love to see it. You really do. But how's everybody doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since I checked in to see how everyone's been. So, how are we doing? Good evening so far. I'm being blinded currently, so I won't be able to see anything, but I can imagine. Do you know how to fly fish? I don't. However, I'm sure I could, after a few short YouTube videos, I might be able to figure out the ins and outs, of fly fishing. I say this every time it's mentioned, but I would like to one day learn and figure out exactly how to fly fish, because it does look interesting. I just did 110 subscribers today. Birch and Bullet. Nice. So you're finding the live streams are pretty good then. That's awesome. Except for the packing, I'm procrastinating doing. Well, we're all procrastinating some things, I think that's just the way it goes. It's all good. There's got to be some pike around here, anyways. I'd love to catch a pike like right away, just to see. And I haven't even been fishing like without all of you. I've only fished one time basically since the last live stream, and I'll tell you a story about that fishing trip if you want to hear. But yeah, Silver 22 with a $2 donation to the stream. Silver 22, my friend, says respect, brother. Well, respect to you, Silver 22, or should I say Ryan. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate that. In fact, I'm going to tell you a story about my last fishing trip. I was fishing with my cousin. Okay? I was fishing with my cousin. We got back to the boathouse. We're docking the boat, right? Just a quick little docking process. And so I hop out of the boat and I go to step on the dock. And between the boat and the dock, I sort of lost my footing a little bit, lost my edge, and I ended up falling down onto the dock and then rolling off the dock into the lake, where I plunged with my back first. I plunged with my phone, my wallet, my keys, everything like that. So my phone was kind of broken for a couple days, but it came back. So thank goodness. Anyways, thank you very much, Silver22. Really appreciate that. I'm doing great, Cole. I should be doing my first live stream soon. Nice. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. Yeah, it's a tough call. At least YouTube has given me the green light to go live. That's great, John. You know what? Have at it. And if you don't exactly know what to do, I say go live and figure it out, you know? Because then by the time you get to the second live stream, you'll know a little more about what to do. And then, you know, I say go ahead. I say go ahead. Did you put it in rice? I did not. So I didn't. Because here's the thing about it. Was my phone was all wet. I tried to plug it in. It was at 6%. I tried to plug it in to charge it, to which it said, liquid detected, cannot charge the phone. So I was like, okay, it's whatever. It'll just die then, I guess. But then, oh my gosh. That tree's got a bunch of fish on it, I reckon. But then, I plugged it in, right? 6%, didn't charge. So then I brought it home. It died on the way home. It's all good. And then it wouldn't charge after that. So then I went to plug it in, and it wouldn't charge. It just stayed dead. And then it came back alive, finally, and then kept shutting down. So for a couple days it was dead. But anyway, off the topic of my dead phone. This swim bait is completely destroyed. I need to switch swim baits fast. But no sharks up there. It's very true. There are actually no sharks. Outdoor Boy 1320. Like and sub, of course. Like and subscribe for sure. Quit with a bow is in the chat as well. Welcome. As of right now, though, I am snagged on a tree. Unfortunately, I am snagged on a tree. The lake is so smooth. It's very smooth right about now. It's extremely calm evening, which is nice. We're in Pretty Lake right now, and so eventually we're going to be moving into Sassaginniga Lake, which is the lake that I fished a ton of times myself. We always catch loads of fish, so it's going to be good. Outdoor Boy 1320 is doing good. Oh wow, we're flying into this tree. Oh my god, for goodness sakes, man. This is a shame here. It's wrapped around there and it's hooked someplace else. Gosh dang. Well, in that case, when you're snagged, don't bend your rod tip. Keep the rod tip straight and hold the line and pull the rod back as well. That sounds pretty tactical. You know, for me, I like to just give it some tugs and see what gives. Boom. It's probably a smarter idea though, to be honest. To be honest. Okay, what do you think about this swim bait here? I think I'm gonna need to change it because the swim bait itself, yeah, or that works. Well, you know, I never claimed to be the world's greatest fisherman, you know what I mean? Is this the normal rod? This is, yeah, this is the normal rod. This is the Eber Garcia Max Pro 7-foot medium heavy. So the standard rig, it works to get unsnagged, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as it landed, a fish jumped on it. That's way over there is good. Just wanted to make sure I was posting the correct information. Yep, that's it. That's the one. I just bought a Hummingbird Helix 5 do GPS chirp. Jeez, that's quite the rig. Have you tried it out yet? Probably not, since you just bought it. So what does that do? I'm not quite an expert, I will come forward and say. So what exactly does that offer for you then? I'll be back. Okay, sounds good. Man, that looks fun. It is. It's very fun. It's a great time. It's a great time. DI means down imaging. Okay, cool. Right on. So you're getting the whole bit then. Nice. Shows fishing in the water. Yeah. Good stuff. You know, maybe we should get one of those for this canoe. What do you think? It's a beautiful lake. It is, Mike. It's a lovely lake, isn't it? It's fantastic. It's like I don't know if crystal calm is a sentence, but I've just created it. You know, it's crystal calm out here. Yeah, right on. Hey Cole, no joke, but somebody gave me about $200 in good fishing lures and bait because they said they were just throwing them out. John, sounds like you scored pretty good. Goodness gracious, why are they throwing out $200 worth of good fishing lures? And how did you happen upon them? Goodness gracious, I'd like to happen along that. You with your dad? I am. That is correct. Say hi for me. Silver22 says hi. So there you go. My dad says hi back, Silver22. Do you get sunburns? Not too bad. Not too bad. You know, every now and again I do, but I'm doing pretty well right now. I think his dad is always there when he's in the canoe. Yeah, that's fair to say. I wouldn't. Yeah, in the canoe, if I happened to be by myself, I would be in the kayak, where I would be struggling, as usual. For a canoe, I would recommend the Farming Striker 4 Chirp. It's only $100. Interesting. I have like one of those castable fish finders. You ever seen those? Has anybody ever seen those? It's called a Striker Cast from Garmin. So it connects to your phone Bluetooth, which for me it wouldn't really work too well because my phone is currently there. But if I connect it to like my iPad or a different device or something, I could position it here and then it would Bluetooth and I could just cast it behind the canoe or drag it here. And then it would, you know, it would find the fish for me essentially. It would act as a depth finder. They were just cleaning up the house and I happened to drop by when they were bringing out the box. Well, isn't that some good luck? It's fate, really. I lived in Edmonton for 2 years. Silver22, how was it? How were things in Edmonton? Yeah, it's a blue triangle, certainly. They're good. I don't mind the Striker Cast. Quit knows their stuff, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Wealth of knowledge. People start liking. That's a good point. Very cold. Very cold in Edmonton. So basically for you, it's warm in Hamilton. I think so too. Yeah. Okay, we are approaching Sasaganiga Lake. We're approaching. Kendra said hi. What's up, Kendra? How are you doing? Have you caught anything yet? Dual Bro 12? So I haven't. However, I'm just in Pretty Lake right now, a small lake. And then we're going into Sasaganiga Lake. I've caught loads of fish in here, loads. Quit, careful Hayden doesn't hear you say that. Yeah, I don't know where Hayden went. I don't know where Hayden went. We must be in high alert. I live in the States, it's very warm. Nice, that's good. That's good. It's nice and warm here in the summer, but by the time winter rolls around, no good. No good. Franco DM said hi. Hello, Franco. Welcome. Do you love fishing? I do. I do. I really enjoy fishing myself. I do. It's true. It's very true. It's a great time. You know? It's a great time. That's true, yeah. I'll have to figure that out because I would like to. Look at that little pike. Yeah. It's a pretty lake pike right there. I think I'm gonna try some topwater. Just a heads up. What you throwing? So I'm gonna. Jeez, man. I'm gonna do some topwater. Sorry, I haven't been on the last couple lives. Well, I haven't been live for a little while. I'll talk about that. Oh. All right, everybody. Just making a quick journey over the grass area. I'm sure you've seen this before. Hello, everybody. My name's Cole J. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are back. Don't fall in. I think we're all good. What are you fishing for? Angus C. I'm fishing for bass. So I'm going for smallmouth bass this evening. Make sure you and Mr. Dad don't fall. We're all right, you know. Oh my gosh, I need a haircut urgently. Wilson0985, what's going on? Let's get some topwater tied on. Let's get casting out here. Let's catch some fish. What do you say? That's a good plan. That's a good plan. It's a great plan. Perhaps one of the best plans. What do you say? Oh, what do we have here? I might try this jitterbug. It's been a while. Your hair has grown so much already. Yeah, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Okay, have you had any luck so far? Not yet. But really though, we're just beginning. So we're gonna see. We are. Yo, what's up, the Florida man? What's up, the Florida man? I saw a crocodile there. Where, here? Must be fibbing, because there are none. Right. I'm gonna go live. Outdoor Boy 132. Have you gone live yet? I know you mentioned that you were gonna go live before. So my question is, did you or not? Or did you not quite get around to it? Went to the cottage 2 weekends in a row. Didn't do much fishing though, mostly drinking. Well, you know, silver 22. There you go, right? There you go. But did you catch any fish, or not? Did you not even go out fishing? Are you going for turtles this time? I'm actually never going for turtles. This will be an interesting lure to try out. No turtles. That's correct. Are there any other fish you're going for? You know, pike would be okay. I'd go for pike I'd go for bass. That's pretty much all there is. So I'll stick with those two. Yeah. I'm new here. Skeeter. What's going on, my friend? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could join us tonight. Welcome. Welcome to the journey. I did fish for a few hours, but got nothing. Well, you know, can't have everything, I guess, as they say. What bass are you fishing for? Smallmouth bass is going to be the target species. It's extremely shallow right in these parts. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. It's a nice lure. A nice lure. Yeah. I just made a new fishing video and I'm new to, I'm going to subscribe. TJ Fishing, sounds good, my friend. Welcome to the journey, I'd like to say, personally, from Cole J himself. And I hope your new fishing video does extremely well. What is it about? What kind of fish were you catching? Welcome to the crew, Skeeter. Yes, absolutely. Cool, I want to catch a bass, but I live in the UK. Well, there's no bass in the UK. There's no bass in the UK. Or are they just far and few between? Mushy, you should sub. Absolutely. Everybody should subscribe. I think that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair to say. Sarah Hopkins with a $2.79 donation. Oh my. Well, I'll say thank you very much for that. It's good to be back out here, you know. It's good to be back. It really is. Did I miss a donation or something? It says we're at $7.88 in donations, but I don't quite see how that's possible. Doesn't make sense. Oh, I see where it is now. Gail with a $2.79 donation as well. My goodness. I thought I missed one. Well, thank you, Sarah Hopkins. Thank you, Gail. And thank you, Silver22. Absolutely lovely. That'll go directly into the gas fund for Cole J Fishing Adventures. Thank you all. Catfish using worms. I usually use shad though. Shad for catfish. I don't fish catfish myself, so I wouldn't know. But I've heard a lot of people use... I actually can't remember. Some kind of stuff that has a strong odor though. I know that kind of thing. Good morning from Italy. Good morning, Ricardo. Must have been a stump there. But yeah, good morning from Italy. It's nice to see you. Hey man, what rod and reel are you using? So right now actually, I'm using the Quantum Invade 6'6" medium heavy fast bait casting rod and reel. That's what I got. Northern Fishing Adventures says legend. Northern Fishing Adventures. I think I know who that might be. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe, everybody. What was that? Oh, there must be a stump there as well. Cole, if I hadn't already subbed, I would sub 100 times. That's a lot of times, John. I'm glad to hear that, though. Yeah, if you already subscribed, just subscribe again. You know, it's a pretty standard procedure. Catfish using worms. Nice. Yeah, sometimes I cast out, you know, let my rod sit for a bit with a worm on the end. Catfish. Catfish do happen to get caught. LOL, Gail could have just waited for him to come home and give him money. It's very true. But, you know, it's a nice gift live, you know. I am Canadian though, absolutely. I will donate $500 once I get the money. All right, sounds good. I'll be waiting here. No bass in Britain, unfortunately. That's crazy to me. Okay, I missed some chats just then. No political talk. Who's talking politically? No. Would you jump for $100? You look, if donate $100 and then we'll talk. I'll just say that. Sounds good. Some beautiful nature. It is some beautiful nature, isn't it? Maybe I'll take a cast out in the beautiful nature. It's a beautiful nature. I'm gonna catch some topwater fish. I will donate $10 if you promise to buy a white MEP spinner. You like the white MEP spinner, do you? Well, you know, why not? I'll buy a white MEP spinner. I must, because how could I, as a professional, how could I receive advice like that repeatedly about the white MEP spinner and then not buy one? I feel like I almost have to. Of course, I haven't been fishing in a little while, so I've kind of stalled out on that kind of thing, but maybe I'll have to head to the store. I'll have to order one. You were crazy, dude. I was joking. I bet you were. Hey, man, the offer still stands, though. You know? It's quite cold out here right now, so it would not be very desirable. We're done. Silver 22. My friend, Silver 22 has just donated $10 to the cause. What is this, a moth? Silver 22 has just donated $10 to the cause. I give you my word, as Cole J, that I will, in fact, order some white MEP spinners. As many as $10 will get me. I will order white MEP spinners because of you, my friend. So thank you very much. And next live stream, well, whenever they come in, if I go live while I have them, I will go fishing with them. And if I don't, I'll just send you a photograph of them. That's awesome, Silver 22. How many MEP spinners do you think I can get with that? 2? Or how expensive are they? You think, is a white MEP spinner like $10 a piece? Are they that premium? I'm gonna cast. Maybe. Be nice if there's like a pack, you know? I'm gonna catch some good fish on this lure. I can already tell. I'm not even just saying that. They're $12. $12 for one? And you sent $279 earlier, or $249, I can't remember, but I think $279. So basically, I'm gonna get a MEP spinner. It's time. It's time. Thank you very much, Silver 22. Much appreciate that, my friend. You are a G. Much respect to you, my friend. MEP spinner, my go-to. Yeah, I know it is. You're a MEPS guy. A MEPS guy, whatever that means. It is, he always uses them. But he also got like, 15 in one day, so it's a go-to. I've got five in my tackle box. Wow. 5 white MEP spinners, yeah. Well, you know what? Fair enough. If you like a lure that much that you're gonna get 5 of them, it must be good. So I don't have any doubts. I really don't. I don't. Which side's good? This side here. That side's good, yeah. Yeah. Okay, the sun's going down. What do you think? 5 of the same spinner, just in case you lose some, right? Which, Silver 22 is a lot different than me in the sense that when he loses a lure, he doesn't just go on about his business. He retrieves the lure regardless of where it is, you know? So if he gets snagged on a tree, it's underwater, scuba gear's coming out. Must be a log there. Isn't that like if I get snagged and I lose it on a tree 6 foot underwater, I'm just gonna continue on. I feel like, Lamar Jackson camera grab. Hope I made a good Lamar Jackson edit. I've seen a few of them, very interesting. Chatterbaits? What do you think? You think I should use a chatterbait? Is that right? Size 2 map spinner are a nice size for most predatory fish. Size 2. How does sizing work? Because, like, what, one is the smallest? Or is it like backwards? Because hooks and stuff are backwards, right? Like a size 1 hook is massive, I'm fairly certain. Anywho. Not me, I'm doing everything I can to get it back. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you lose a lure, it's like, it's been automatically made a mission to get the lure back. But for me, I'm gonna look at the situation and say, how long is this gonna take? Less or above 5 minutes? If the answer is above 5 minutes, I'm gonna retie and continue along down the stretch of the lake. That's my thought, you know? And if it takes less than 5 minutes, it's like, well, how much effort is this gonna take to retrieve this thing? Like, am I gonna have to jump in and get it? Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm certainly not gonna go diving. And I'd preferably not like to scale any trees. Anyways, for me, it's a toss-up, you know, when it comes to that kind of thing. But probably the hook size? Do you reckon so? Look at my picture, big walleye, caught that on chatterbait. The sun's in my eyes, but I'll see what I can do. By the looks of things, the picture's small on my end, but it does look like a pretty good sized walleye. On a chatterbait. I've used chatterbaits before. You know, they're pretty good, but however, I lost one. No good. No good. I lose lots of lures. It's just the way it goes, kind of thing. On the boat, one snag, just paddle the other side of the snag. That's right. And if that doesn't work, you know, like what do you do? Sometimes though, there's not a whole lot you can do. I feel like. I've not used this lure in a long time. Has anybody heard of this before? Has anybody heard of this Jitterbug? Look at it. I haven't used it in a long time, but it actually works quite well. I really like it. It's like it causes quite a disturbance. And I am using a leader because I don't want to lose a sizable pike. You know, if it were to come up, you know, and happen to bite the line, then I've just lost it. And I don't really want to do that. So I wanted to pick a lure that floats really well, that's not going to have its action impeded too much by the leader. So I went with the Jitterbug. What do you think? Let it rattle? Absolutely. Wait, do they rattle? I need to confirm. Of course it rattles, right? No rattle in the old Jitterbug. Jitterbugs are my number 1. Really? They're quite good. I always thought, like, what the heck is this thing? It looks like a snowplow. When I shake it gently, I hear, well, maybe they're just very subtle. I hear the hooks, though, are hitting the side. Kind of thing. 1 is smallest. Okay, here we go. 1 is smallest. Okay. You can get in the UK with most predatory fish. Take a size 2 because it's small enough for smallmouth and large enough to get the fish attention. Okay. Very detailed response there. So what size do they go up to? Would be my follow-up question. DB Outdoor Adventures says, hi, what's up, DB Outdoor Adventures? How you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. Have you been on any outdoor adventures recently? Carson, what are you fishing for? That's a good question, Carson. Let me just tell you. So I'm fishing for bass, right? Smallmouth bass, to be more specific. Smallmouth. Pike even. You know, things like that. Size 5 MEPS is unreal. All right. So then, like a size 1, I assume, if that's the smallest, must be like a tiny little lure. So then how could, I feel like size 2 would be quite small as well. And so, with that in mind, beaver over that way. With that in mind, I feel like I would want, because I myself would preferably have a sizable spinner. You know, something with some size. Yo, can you please check out my new PB Pike? It's on your channel? I won't be able to check it out right now because I might get kicked out from my live stream, which would be the worst case scenario. But perhaps I can check it out if it's on your channel. Just confirm before I check it out. But MEPs are great too. Yeah, you know what? You know what spinner I like? I've got one. It's a Blue Fox spinner. What do you think of Blue Fox? I like Blue Fox. It's like a more, feels more of like a durable, maybe kind of like. Here's the thing. I bought spinners. I don't recall if it was MEPs or not. They feel, I don't know if flimsier is the right word, but like breakable. MEPs are better? Well, maybe perhaps I've been buying some knockoff spinners, which is very, 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 very likely, because and they're cheaper for a reason. But MEP spinners, if they're $12 a piece, I'm sure they're fantastic. And I'm also sure that I myself would go into a store to buy lures and I would see $12 for one spinner and I'd be like, wow, no thanks. And then I would buy a pack of 4 knockoffs for like $7. And I'd be on my way out the store. And then I wonder why they fall apart, you know. But by the time I get my hands on a nice white MEPS, now that I have the funding, I will be able to enjoy that and reap the benefits of more luxury spinner rather. But the beaver always torments you. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Size 1 and 2 for trout, yeah, because you know, with the trout there, you want something on the smaller end for sure. No doubts there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the bass are, but they're certainly not jumping in the boat tonight. I got 2 blue foxes. I have 1. I think I still have it anyway, someplace. But I like them. They're good. Cole, do you have a whopper plopper? I actually do, although I don't know where it went. I was like considering buying a whopper plopper for years, because they're like $20 for one. And I was like, I could probably make do with the topwater that I currently have. So that was the mindset pretty much for like a couple of years. And then I finally said, you know what the hell, let's just go ahead and buy one. $20 gone. And then I lost it. I don't know where it is. Lost it. No idea what happened to it. Couldn't tell you. So that's, you know, I'll have to consider that when I go to make another purchase like that in the future. This Jitterbug is amazing. I love this thing. I never knew Jitterbugs were like this. Think so? Oops. My cast wasn't exactly on target there. Right. Are you near here? Am I? Near where? I think I might have missed a few chats. But I love fishing 123. Welcome. Yo, Cole, what's up? Oh, this is, yeah, I'm just going to recast. Well, I'm going to show you the action on this Jitterbug here. All right, take a gander. So if I cast out here. You see that? Yes, you can. Look. Did you catch that? Let me know if that was one in the chat if you saw that Jitterbug in action. Very cool. Got to work it at dusk in dark. The water silent, calm, slash. It's like a... Right on. We're getting near prime time. I think. Sorry I haven't been to the streams LOL. Well, you know what? I haven't been streaming for a little while. It's been a long time actually. I'll say a long time since I've streamed last, unfortunately. But we do have a nice comment in here. We got some ones. The Jitterbug's incredible. I've just discovered. Dave James, you've had a haircut. Dave. I don't think so. I don't think I have since... You tell me, Dave. You tell me, Dave. Is it like... It's getting seriously out of hand. But it's all good. I'll have to schedule myself a haircut. Yeah, I can't be losing this rod. This is my good rod. Actually, it was like 20 bucks at Ollie's discount store. There should be a bass anytime, like for real. Blue Fox Meps and Flying Sea Spinners are what I have and are excellent quality and have lasted a long time. That's the best thing. If you can get a spinner and have it last like a few years, you know, that's perfect. For me, I almost buy lures with the mindset that like they're disposable, because the fact that if I fish them a lot, I'm gonna lose them. It's just the only lures that I haven't lost are the ones I don't fish with. It's a brutal system. Do that again, I wasn't looking. All right, John, just for you. Did you catch that? Hold on, let me just quickly do it there. But you can see the way it jitters. That's good. Yep. I have 3 of those jitterbugs. I only have the 1, so now that I'm going to be using it more, I will, in fact, lose it. That's okay. I can just buy more, right? How much are jitterbugs? They're probably a lot. As is everything. I'd put one through my hand, too. So keep sharp pliers that can cut the barbs. That sounds rough. You know, I hope that never happens to me. It's true. How am I not on with a tank? It'll come. Don't worry. We'll get there. What's North and North Bay? More North Bay? Yeah, so it goes North Bay and then more North Bay afterwards in terms of driving. Cole, get somebody to give you donation money to cut your hair, LOL. You know, yeah, I might have to dip into the gas fund. I might have to dip into the gas fund, but it's all for a good cause, right? Dave James, that doesn't look as bad, I think. You had a little trim. I feel like I doubt it, but I might have. I don't know. I can't remember the timeline. Negative South Bay? What the? How does that even work? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Sweet, that time I saw it? Nice. And what do you think, John? Good lure? Montana Outdoor Adventures, what's going on? How are you doing? Love to have you here. Gotta slow down that retrieve, dude. Yeah, every stream, eh? Every stream, somebody tells me to slow down my retrieve because, and I've said this countless times, but, oh my God, you're right. Well, there's the target species. There's the target species. As soon as I read that, who's that? I need to give a shout out. Just Angry Individual said, gotta slow down the bait. Way slower, be the bait, LOL. Ah. Ow. Ow. Damn. I am cut. I am cut. Boom. There's the bass. What do we think? I think it's a beauty. Later, pal. Thanks for stopping by. Gosh. Well, I've just sustained an injury, but shout out to Just Angry Individual for, you know, helping me out there. Cool. Bass will hit if you slow that retrieve down drastically. Holy cow, he told me a few times, didn't he? I got it through. 3 months till retirement? Is that so? Oh, congratulations, my friend. Enjoy the last 3 months, and then what are we thinking? Some outdoor adventures on repeat? Is that what we're thinking? Of course I am, LOL. Well, that's good. Scoreboard update. 1 bass, 1 cut finger. Yeah, well. Just, it's the dorsal fin on the bass, eh? When they flop around, then you go to grab them and it just catches you the wrong way, which happens more often than not, I feel like. What combo's that? So this is the Quantum Invade. 6'6", medium, heavy, fast. From a discount store. Believe it or not, I like to shop at discount stores. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, should we catch some more? And I feel so accomplished with that one there that I don't know, but I think we are gonna catch some more. What do we think? I do not, however, need this rag. Just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Oh, why has this gotta be this way? There we go. It is just the beginning, and bigger fish are coming. And now that I know how to actually fish with one of these, maybe I'll just be the bait. But I'm too focused when on the bait. Cole, he took up the whole screen. He was massive, biggest one yet, I think, ever. Holy, could be. It's definitely up there. You know. Jeez. You know, when you can tell when that dorsal fin there directly punctured a vein. Directly. And I can see it's like reacting. Anyway, enough on that. It makes a tantalizing. Tantalizing? I've never heard that word in my life. Definition of tantalizing, please. Tune when slow with the wobble. I mean, if I was a fish, I'd strike. I would too. I'm on the same page as you there. If I was a bass, I would attack this jitterbug. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would do it. Tantalizing. Crazy. I was gonna donate, but I'm literally 10 cents short. Well, maybe it's best you hang on to it. To torment / tease. Okay. Tantalize. Well, you learn something new every day, they say. If you don't learn something new every day, you must be living a very sheltered life. I think they say that too. All right. Well, let's go ahead and use this bait slowly to make a tantalizing tune. This jitterbug's awesome. I feel like, you know, I feel like it's great. More slower? You think so? That was a pretty slow retrieve. I think I might be here all day if I go any slower than that. You know? You're doing too much? Oh, wait, what do you mean I'm doing too much? Explain. Literally let it sit in the water and don't touch it all. Yeah. Maybe if I just cast and never touch it again. Can I donate with fishing lures and bait, LOL? Sure. Sure. Pretend you're the bug swimming. Okay. Hey, check out these fall colors. Might not be so great. What do you think of those fall colors? You know, I am though going to channel my inner bug to become one with this jitterbug. I love it. Isn't it great? Oh wow, we're nice shallow here. Good drop off. Whoops, that was not a good cast by me. It's great out here though. It's getting quite a bit cooler at nights. Today's been a very lovely day. At like feels like 29, which is going to be the last few days where it's like that. It's going to start to get quite a bit cooler during the day, during the night. I don't think you can see what I'm typing, but I missed some chats today. Did I miss some chats today? Torment Ortiz with the promise of something unattainable. Unobtainable. Interesting. Is that the definition, or is that what you just made up? The J in your name stands for Jitterbug. Is that what it stood for all along? Here I was, dumbly thinking it was my middle name initial. It actually stands for Jitterbug this whole time. Carson, what's going on, Carson? Nuggy goes fishing with Elijah. I feel like that part's new. Cole, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? It's been too long. I'm glad to see you. That is the definition. Just Googled it? Okay. With the... Ah. With the promise of something unattainable. Unobtainable. So I guess that kind of works too, because what they want is to eat the jitterbug, and that is unobtainable of a desire. What is your PB mask? Mask? Like PB mask. I don't know how to respond to that, but personal best bass is about a 5-pound smallmouth. What are you fishing for? Yeah, about smallmouth bass, pike. This tree's usually got tanks. I think they meant muskie. Oh yeah, I haven't caught any muskie, unfortunately. I would like to. As I always say, and quote, one of these days, I like to use that phrase, one of these days, I'll have to catch some muskie. I was out muskie fishing for about 20 minutes with my cousin. I know that's not quite enough time, but you know, the problem was we were fishing a weed bed for muskie, then the weed bed ended, so we went back, drifted the weed bed, went back, drifted the weed bed. I got tired of that. On. Oh, it's a good one. Oh! Oh! I just caught a stud. Did he come out? Careful with them. Stud. It's a stud. This is a tank. Nice. Gotta love those topwater hits. Oh, there's a tree here. That's okay. It's nice and fall, so. Come on, pal. Ah, look at this. That's a good one. He fought quite good, this guy did. He fought quite good. He fought quite well. We'll just try to be grammatically as correct as possible. Goodness gracious. Boom. He stay on. That's a new one. He stay on. Do you remember me? Carter, I remember you. What's going on? Check out this bass. Boom. It does look pretty good though. Bang. Nice largemouth. That there would be a smallmouth bass. There, pal. And he's off. On the jitterbug, the trusty jitterbug. Ah, I gotta love it. No, never mind, Smalley. There you go, you got it. Great catch, thank you. Just angry individual. What I did was I pretended to be the jitterbug. It's what I did. I come up with that on my own. Monster Smalley? Monster bass? Yeah, pretty good. Focus on the outdoors. Welcome back, first of all. Yeah, pretty good one. Pretty good. We're getting onto him now. Must be prime time. I was like, he was pretty much sitting completely still at the time of the strike. Slowly moving along. You know, my phone glitched and I didn't see. I don't know what to tell you. That's devastating. It was a stud. You didn't even cut your finger that time? Good job. Thanks, John. Yeah, I saw your scoreboard, John. So we have, the scoreboard is 1 bass, 1 stud, and 1 cut finger is the scoreboard. John, you forgot 1 rag. Did catch a rag. I love that word. I love that with the word rag. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just grab a rag, you know? Is it smallmouth? It is. Hunter 37. It's a good smallmouth bass. Sun is at the tree line, lad. Prime time. Mike Green's got all the tips for us here. Where's the sun line at? The sun line. It's not. What if it's slightly below the trees? Prime time must be still in effect, I'm sure. Be the bug. Free easy meal. Don't mind me. I'm just swimming along what I tell myself when I'm using that. I'm gonna try it. No, I think that's good. I think, in a very real way, I think the best way to fish these types of things is to create as many vulnerable moments as possible on a very tactical level, you know? Because the fish are going to want to strike the lure at times of most vulnerability. So we have to create those types of moments. Hey, I've not been watching because of football, but I am today. Nice bass fishing. It's good to see you here. I haven't been live in a little while, so you haven't missed too much. But I am back now. I am back now. Y'all laughing now? Just wait. Exactly. Ninja, be a ninja. Okay. You know, I can't. I'm always very accepting of new fishing theories, thoughts, tips. So I think it's the way to learn, you know. So we're done. Looks like you have a new combo. This is. I mean, I got it a while ago, so it's technically an older combo than my other one, but I don't use it as much, so I can see how that would be perceived as new. But it's a cheaper one I bought when I was in the US there a while ago. I got this from a discount store. So I'm currently in a tree. There, we're good. Trixie probably thinks I'm crazy. I don't think you're crazy. I think you just, I think you think about fishing lures in a way that clearly gets you fish, so no problem there. You know what I mean? I think. But, yeah. Maybe, I mean, you kind of are just, I'm diehard fisherman when I get a chance to. Busy dad here, lol. Right on. Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome. I won't put money on a fish this time after losing my lunch money last time. Oh no. Oh no. I'll just catch a fish for all to see at no cost. Tree 1, coal 0. I'd give myself 1 point. We must be tied, at least. You know? Watching stream with me. Nice. Who do we have? Welcome, everybody. Nice. Am I on the TV? Where are we right now? Crossing along. You all just fish. Have you ever fished topwater in like 30 feet of water? I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try it now. Stick rolls count, of course. You have to count them. Because if people ask you, how much did you catch today? It's not specific enough. So we can actually tag on trees, rocks to that number. It's only when people say, how many fish did you catch? That's too specific to include sticks and stuff. But there are like ways around that sometimes, you know? How much did you catch today? Oh, I got about 15. Oh, that's pretty good. Only 2 of them were fish, but the other 13 were snags, but no one has to know. You know, no one, people don't have to know everything. You know? My phone, kids' music stuff on TV, lol. Oh, okay, right on. Right on. Right on. Oh, it's nice to be on the phone then. She's usually getting put to sleep by then? Yeah. Well, what time is it for you? For me, it's 7:17. No, 7:19 for me. So I don't know what it's like for you, but yeah. Yeah. Surprised I haven't caught more fish, to be honest. To be honest. "20-minute drive south of Chicago. 6:20 here. Okay. Okay. She's just an hour behind my time. Yeah. Okay, right on. Right on. Oh, okay. Whereabouts? Oh, that tank. Oh boy, wouldn't that be a heck of a thing? We might. Very well might. Yeah, we're coming up on that spot where I catch tanks. Tanks. They're he was over in this region, so expect to catch them on topwater. You know? I'm jealous of that area you're fishing. I would destroy. Yeah, it's an awesome spot. I'll show you the area I'm facing, kind of. The only ripples in the water are from the paddle from the canoe. So if I zoom in, you can. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just not zoom in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty fantastic. It's been too long. Bro, you're finally back? I am back. Bryn, I'm back at it again. Been a little while, but I am back. Beautiful. It certainly is. It's incredible. This area is incredible. That's why, like, we have a drone, right? And so every time we fly the drone up, it's just like, oh my, he come off. That was a bit crazy. That was a good one. I just missed a stud. Goodness. Ate it right away. That was so cool. Like, that looked like a big fish. No, but it made quite a splash. Did you see it? Really? Was it a good one? Oh no. So aggressive. I must have cast it directly on top. Just reaction. Gonna let him rip it down under. Most strikes happen on front hook. I cast it as soon as I hit the water. Wow, that sounded like it broke. Oh, there's a big tree under there. Dang, stick. John, add it up. Stick. Where are you fishing at? I am. Where am I? Where are you fishing at? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fishing at Sassaginaga Lake, once again, Northern Ontario, Canada, of course. I really wish I could have got that massive fish in. Stick. That's right, Marshall. We got another stick in the boat. What else is new? Right on, Trixie. That's fantastic. Hope I don't have to say you come off very much, but whatever I do. You know. Where are y'all at? I'm in Texas. Sounds good, Hunter. Nice to see you from Texas. I'm in Northern Ontario, Canada. On a small back lake. Sassaginaga Lake. You ever been? Current scoreboard. New York. Jeez. Jeez, man. I want to get one of those sweaters. Well, silver 22. You know where to find them, you know. But silver 22. What happened to the youth one that you ordered? Did you give it away, or do you just have it somewhere? I'm interested because you mentioned current scoreboard: 1 bass, 1 stud, 2 trees, 1 cut finger. Gotta love the scoreboard. I'm not from America. Neither am I. Nice. Yeah, but not like America in terms of United States of America. Greater Sudbury, Ontario. Nice. I've been there a few times. We like to go there to shop at Costco. Well, not me personally. I actually couldn't care less about shopping at Costco myself, personally. But, yeah. There's some females in my life that enjoy shopping at Costco, so oftentimes I happen to be strung along. Who can relate? I'm not sure. Me neither, yeah. Yeah. Where's that massive pike at? Just come on, man. Come on, man. Costco is great when they have good tasters, like as in, like nice samples there. I like the samples. That's actually the only reason that I enjoy it. I also like the $1.50 hot dogs at the end of the trip. They have ice cream cones there too. I like, basically the most excitement I get from Costco is when it's done. Is when the shopping trip at Costco is finished. Hot dog. Which, not that I'm in love with hot dogs. It's just, it's nice to... Sometimes it's nice to have a Costco hot dog at the end of a big shopping trip. You know what I'm saying? You should design a shirt that has a whiteboard area on it so you can update the scoreboard. Like just wear a white shirt and bring a marker. What is this talk of sweaters? I'll update you, my friends. So I have an online store, coljfishingadventures.ca. You can purchase. In fact, I will tag it to the live stream. Boom. I believe it's just been tagged. So anyways, you can go to coljfishingadventures.ca and you can check out. I've got hats on there, shirts, sweaters, quarter zips, even. You can like this. Like here we have a shirt, short sleeve shirt, hat as well. So there's a few things you can, you know, if you want to sport the Cold J Fishing Adventures logo, then you certainly have the option to. So that's what's going on. Yeah, agree. The food's the best part for me. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I certainly am not there for the shopping. I can tell you that. So many aisles, and they insist on going through all the aisles. Like, we don't need any laundry detergent. Oh, we need to go through the aisle. I don't understand. I never will, and so I don't try to. You know, we have to go through all the aisles. It's just mandatory. You know, I like the fruit smoothies from Costco. Fruit smoothies. Now they do have a lot of good things. It certainly is not a Costco diss by any means. I enjoy the stuff that they provide. I just don't enjoy the time it takes to walk the aisles. Like, anyways, but you know, it's whatever. I certainly don't complain while I'm there. I just find the free samples exactly like we're saying. Sweet. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome for sure. But I'm also patting my sweater, but you can't see. Right on. Well, I might just cut the logo off and sew it onto something. Okay. Well, you know, there you go. That's a heck of an idea, man. Go for it. I say go for it. My dad suggested if you just sew the ends shut and put some stuffing in it, sew the ends shut, you can make a pillow. So do with that what you will. Cast over your right shoulder, saw ripples. Okay, so here's the thing. This phone is like mirrored, so in real life my right shoulder's here, so you're probably thinking this is my right shoulder, which is here. I could have also done that. Yeah. Could have done it that way as well. I could cast anywhere. That'd be good. That's good. We'll just cast there. Left YouTube. The only time I go through every aisle at a grocery store is trying to find all the free samples. Sure, that's a good point. I can agree with that. I love when they're doing like they're like barbecuing sausages there. I like those samples. It's too bad they don't give you a little more, you know? It's a damn shame. They give you like the tiniest little chunk, and it's like, you know, I almost wanted, you know, a few pieces at least. Then like there's like a sauce station. All right, we're getting too technical here, and a little LOL pillow. That's a good idea. Hey, if it comes down to it, and you don't feel like cutting it out and sewing it onto something else, then that's a genuine alternative. Great idea, hoodie pillows. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just brand it that way. I'll just duplicate the hoodie, and I'll just call it hoodie pillow convertible. Yeah, I actually have a question. So this is the first live stream where I've pinned an item to the stream. Can you see it? So I've pinned a hat, supposedly. I've pinned a hat to the stream. So can you see the hat on the stream at top right corner? So you can. Nice. Perfect. That's a nice incentive. Yeah, 20% off. 20% off. $23.99. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Okay, so you do see it. That's good. It's getting cold out. I did bring a sweater, but I left it at the house. Made it from my house to whatever. Well, I'll just suffer like I generally do on the way back. Be cold. Anonymous human. Nice to see you. Yeah, I can see the hat. Nice. Tubby Guy Outdoors. How'd you come up with that name? Welcome. Smith Wilson. What's going on? I'm just not too good. You're not too good. What's going on? But nice to see you there, Smith. So you didn't bring a sweater, no. I brought a sweater along with my person to the house I left from, but then I left it in that house. So, you know, Didn't you once wear glasses on the live stream? I did actually, last live stream, which was forever ago. I wore my nice yellow glasses in hopes that they would spot me some fish before the fish spotted me. But I didn't spot that many, so I didn't bring them. Be back in a bit. Dinner's ready. All right. Right on, Silver 22. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. You know what I had for dinner? I barbecued a couple steaks. And I had mashed potatoes as well. Shout out to Gail for making the mashed potatoes. They were quite good. Of course, I had 2 steaks, which were quite good as well. Goodness gracious. I'm tubby and I love the outdoors. Pretty uncreative. Really, LOL. Ah, it'll do. Who's cutting down some trees over there? That chainsaw's really taken away from the whole picture. Chef Abby, that's it. That's it. That is it. Mashed potatoes, they were quite good. A little bit of butter on them, salt, pepper. So this is actually the food channel that you're watching right now. I'm currently eating a large turkey stuffed potato. What? Wait, so you put turkey in the potato? Why haven't I tried that? I can make mashed potatoes. It's too bad about the chainsaw. Do you hear the chainsaw? One in the chat if you hear the chainsaw in the background. Pissing me off. It's whatever. It's all good. It's all in good spirits. I can make mashed potatoes taste like a fluffy cloud. What does a fluffy cloud taste like? However, I can't imagine. Because I like to put the mashed potatoes in. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm certainly not an expert. But put the mashed potatoes in. Well, actually, you put the potatoes, they're not mashed just yet. Mash them up. We put some milk in there. Put some butter in there, just to get them all mashed up and, What is this? Justa. You need to make me mashed potatoes. Who's Justa? I'm home. Fishing and food talk. That's it? Yeah, there we go. So we're talking about fish and food, apparently. Well, we gotta do something when the fish aren't on, you know what I mean? So we are here in the chainsaw. It's too bad. I was hoping everyone's gonna say, what chainsaw? And it would just be me suffering by myself. John just posted a video. I'll have to check that one out. Cole, please no more chainsaws. I heard them all day at my house. Sorry, John. There's nothing I can do. Of course, we could paddle over and politely ask them to stop, but I don't know that they take that too well. Also don't know where they are, really. Of course, I can follow the sound. It's not too hard. Fished your area a fair bit. Did some hunting with focus on the outdoors. Is that right? How'd you guys do? What were you hunting for? Just partridge, or were you hunting for more big game? Or other small game, which is also a possibility. I woodwork too. So you're used to the whole chainsaw. Well, unless you don't do that type of woodworking. Depends what you're doing, but you know. Tubby guy outdoors needs some fishing tips. Is that right? I've fished him a few times. LOL, yes, I hear the chainsaw. Yeah. I love fishing, but I'm not that good. Well, the good news is you don't have to be that good to still have a good time. So if you love fishing, I mean, I think if you love fishing, what's the problem? And you're only gonna get better with time. Unless you're like really upset that you're not catching as many fish as possible. I'm sure I've just missed hundreds and hundreds of fish because I wasn't using the right lure. So am I that good? I mean, I consider myself a pro just because I can prescribe myself that title because I can, But if you're having a good time, I don't think there's an issue. This channel is perfect. Well, if you're talking about my channel, I would say thank you very much, my friend. That's as close as perfection as I'm trying to achieve. Does that make any sense? I'm trying to achieve as close as I can to a perfect channel, so it's nice to see, The water is perfectly calm. I'm a chef. You're a chef. Maybe you can give us some food cooking tips. I'd love to hear it. I cooked steak this evening. Am I a chef? Wait a minute, am I Chef J? Well, new name. I'm gonna start a new channel called Chef J. I missed a bunch of chats. I'm back. Nice, Outdoor Boys back. Grouse and rabbits mainly, one waterfowl trip. Nice. How'd you guys do? Because Focus on the Outdoors said you need fishing tips. Do you also need hunting tips? You get anything while I was eating? Silver 22? I didn't. It was a quick meal time there. But no, I didn't catch anything, unfortunately. But we are next to this nice point, which generally has some good fish on it. I missed a tank of a bass here a little while ago. There's that beaver again. Cole J's Random Cooking Adventures. That Firewood Cooking channel. I'm not gonna do that. But imagine me live streaming myself cooking stuff. That'd be quite the show. Catch and cook the fish live, LOL. Interesting. Scared the crap out of a few grouse, LOL. That's a fancy way of saying you missed, isn't it? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. You get any? Oh no, I just scared a few. That's funny. Of course, couldn't be me. I don't miss. It's not like I missed 2 point-blank shots last year. Why don't you let the bait sit? It's hard to say. I like a consistent retrieve, but really there's no particular reason. In fact, I probably should let it sit a little more than perhaps I do, but you know, we'll just have to see. We didn't get too many wild game, but we had fun getting lost. Wow, there you go. There you go. Hope you didn't get lost too bad, but oh, a little lost in the bush sometimes isn't too bad. I'm gonna try to get my hunting license for next year. Then I'm gonna start bow hunting. Nice. We've done better fishing than hunting in a while. Yeah, right on. I like fishing better myself anyway. I'm quite the fishing fan. I don't know, I'm not that good. Oh, so you're actually asking. Yeah. No, but I think letting the bait sit is a good opportunity for, if there's any fish that's following, you know, it's a good opportunity for them to actually commit and bite the lure, but sometimes though it's not required. It kind of depends what lure you're using. Is that right? I do catch big fish sometimes though, yeah, when my lure is not. Why is the beaver so active? I cast out, I'll get distracted with my reel, and the bait's just sitting there. And then by the time I get my reel sorted out and I reel in, there's a massive pike on the end. So sometimes they just. Granted though, the lure could be like falling down, so it's like swimming, because it was a swim bait. That's besides the point though, because it was still just sitting. I don't know, not my turn to watch him LOL. Nice. Not entirely sure what we're referring to, but yeah, yeah. Focus on the Outdoors exaggerated. It's exaggerated a tad. We weren't lost, we just temporarily misplaced ourselves. That is a roundabout way, but also factual. You know, that's what I always say. So someone's like, where's this item? And I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. And they'll say, oh, so you lost it. And that's harsh. Yeah, I lost it. That's harsh. I say, it's around. You know, it's temporarily misplaced. It's temporarily misplaced. It's somewhere. It's in a nice spot. I'm just not sure exactly where. You know, so it's not lost. Lost is like, you know, identifying the object as being gone. It's not gone, it's just misplaced temporarily. So, I agree with that. Sunday I caught 3 pike, 2 crappie, and 6 catfish. What a spread. Nice. Is that all on the MEP spinner? Do you catch catfish on a MEP spinner? I don't think so. Hey Cole, I was going to change the name of my YouTube channel, but since it's doing pretty good right now, I think I'll just stick with it for now. But if people demand a name change, I will. All right. Sounds good. John Peterson's Random Adventures, yeah. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Which I agree with semi, but also not, because things can be improved, you know? I guess it depends what your goals are. Not that anybody asked me, but I just asked myself. Yeah, I mean, you could always put a poll. You could always put a poll in a community post and see what the people have to say. Then once people decide, if they decide your name with you, like if the votes are like 80% to change your name, then it's like the people have like contributed to the channel, you know what I mean, in a sense? So it grows the community into a more loyal group. Just some thoughts. I'd rather be lost in the woods than found in the city. Oh, these are some good quotes here. That's true. Big cities are not for me, I'll just say. Real Fishing Tate. Hi Cole, how you doing? Real Fishing Tate, what's going on? What's going on? Remember me? I remember you. You got a name that I can't forget. Real Fishing Tate, you know what I mean? Sticks with it. All on the white maps. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll definitely have to get a white maps. Don't worry, I will. Whoa. They can also comment ideas, and you can do a second poll with your favorites. It's true. Yeah, you can do lots of stuff with them, with polls and this and that. The sunset, isn't it great? OMG, the sky is glowing. That's gorgeous. Yeah, look. Ah, it's hard on the fingers, but it is what it is. Pretty good. It's really glows when it's on this angle. There. Look, wow. That looks pretty good. What if I turn the lighting on? Right on. So I need to move my face in order for the sunset to be good. That's what we got to do. Won't be seeing a whole lot of me from here on out because I actually take away from the view. I've heard. Okay, here I am. It's a bit chilly out here, and I did count on it because I remembered to bring a sweater from point A to point B, but not point B to point C, and then not point C to point D, which is this nice. All I see is brick walls. What are you talking about? Talking about? Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about like in relation to the stream. No, you can't see the sunset because all you see is brick walls. That's not nearly as exciting as the sunset. I know, it's actually crazy. It's 7:47 and it's getting dark. We're gonna be in the dark for sure. Shame. Switch it up, Cole. You got a Jordan Rapala? Yeah, I do. But we're gonna be getting back into the shallow section. So by the time I find it, get chatting, rig it up, we'll be past the fishable area, I think, fortunately. If I went outside and walked to the street, I would see, because the street I live on has a great view of the sunset, but that requires getting up. Ah, I see. So that's the problem. Oh, I actually have a question for everybody. I thought about this the other day, because it's not serious, but how many of you are watching me on a TV? Because Because I was thinking of this the other day. Because somewhere, why is there so many beavers? There's no way that's one beaver. Like your hair? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks for saying so. I may have an answer. An answer to what? Oh, to my question I just asked? That makes sense. I did just ask a question. No, but yeah. Because the other day, there was somebody sent me a photograph when I was on the TV, and I was like, huh. I always pictured, like, obviously I wasn't just, I didn't just cut off my mind and my thoughts, but I always pictured myself to just be on a phone, someone watching me on a phone. But then I was like, I could be on the TV, like I could be on a 60-inch TV in someone's living room, So I thought I'd ask and see, am I on the TV anywhere? On the phone, watching on the phone. Yeah, so that's what I always pictured, watching on the cell phone. See, fish starting to eat. Yeah, prime time. I heard. There's got more fish around here. Watching on the phone. Oh, I already read that one. I'll also have to put you on the TV when I'm with the cats, so they can watch. Nice. Nice. The cats like to watch. They do. I'm watching on my 60-inch TV. I use as my computer monitor. Nice. So I am on a 60-inch TV. I just said 60-inch TV. There's no way I'm on a 60-inch TV. That's pretty cool. So like this is one end of the TV. Wait. So when you watch on TV, I guess it's like the vertical, then the other side's are black. So like this is like anyways, you get the idea before I act it all out. You're on my 32-inch TV in my motorhome. Nice. And so you can chat on the TV. So it must be annoying to chat through a TV. Because you have to use the remote. Oh, it's casted? So yeah, if you're casting it from your phone to the TV, that's one thing. You can type on your phone, you can type. But if it's not, you have to get your remote and you have to point at the TV and you have to navigate the keypad and click the buttons and click, 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 all just so you can type, get a haircut. Yeah, there we go. No good. It's prime time, sir. Oh gosh. It's prime time, sir. I must get on here. Can't you put on the big screen? Can't put you on the big screen, makes me feel inferior. Inferior? Goodness gracious. No, I think the big screen's good. What? Slow retrieves. Okay, my bad. I get a slow retrieve during prime time. I love watching you fish. LOL. They try to swat at the fish you catch. Really? Oh, cats, eh? Speaking of which, public announcement. I've actually just recently taken in a kitty into our home. Kitty. Thing's like 8 weeks old. Well, actually, it was maybe around 9 weeks now. I don't know. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not a veterinarian. I don't claim to be one. I don't play one on TV, but I do think it's around 8 weeks, 9 weeks. I wonder if anybody watches you on a watch with internet. A watch? Like a check the time watch? What? Is that even possible? Remember me, man? Edwin's Journey? Hey, Edwin. It's good to have you back. It is getting dark out, Edwin. I'll tell you what. You can't chat in TV? Oh, that makes sense, too. You can't chat in TV. I've missed a lot of chats, unfortunately, but because I wanted to see them. I was in your last stream. Nice. One of the glasses. There's not an option to chat or comment on the TV. Do I put the stream on my 75-inch? Yeah. Yeah, throw me on the TVs. 75-inch TV. I'd love to be on there. I'd love to be on the 75-inch TV. Goodness gracious. My phone's mirrored with the TV to get it. Right on. That's good. That's what I was thinking would be easier. Actually, I wasn't thinking that. all these keyboard warriors telling you how to fish from their couch. Well, you know what? People can be quite knowledgeable, you know, regardless of where they're positioned. But it is interesting, eh, how we can connect in this. Good one. Ah. Yep. Whoa! He come off, but he made it in the net. Whoa! That's a good one. Prime time. Yeah. That might be bigger than the last one. I just caught a stud in really shallow water. Yeah, here you go. Trixie's cat can react to this bass. Boom! What do we say to that? Rocky, how is she? Rocky's excellent. I'm sure she's at home chilling. She's probably turned on the TV and put me on the TV. She probably did. Boom! Look at this bass. I don't want to. Gosh. That's a nice fish. I'm going to let him go here. There he goes. This is why we bring the rag. When it gets cold, you want the water off your hands, right? Definitely not soft or anything like that. I just use a rag to wipe my hands off after I catch a fish. No, it's not the way it looks. Is it an orange cat like Garfield? No, so it's a gray and white pattern. So it's gray and white pattern. On the Jitterbug. What's up, man? Yeah, what's up, Edwin? Let me just go pop on the TV. Nice. My mom's gonna hate me because the TV I do is in her room, but well, you know, sometimes sacrifices must be made. Not everyone can. Gotta do it for the grind. That's what I'm saying. On the retrieve. Oh my gosh. You just angry individual is a pro. We're on a stump currently. I wonder if the stream can see the stump before we hit it. I mean, yeah, we might, eh? That'd be very, very tragic. Prime time to get the lure out there. Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up, Cole? The Campbell's Outdoors, what's going on? You're on my 75-inch TV. Okay, I'm on the 75-inch TV now. So basically, according to the way that things are, this is the top of the TV right here, and this is the bottom of the TV. And there I am on the TV. You know, it's an interesting thought. You follow me? Scoreboard update. 1 bass, 2 studs, 2 trees, 1 cut finger. That's about right. But I'm commenting. Oh wait, yeah, Trixie knows the ages of kittens. My kitten's a fluff ball. Yeah, absolutely. That seems to be the way they are. They're pretty crazy, you know? Those little kittens there. Still going for the 40-inch pike, absolutely, every day. I'm always targeting 40-inch pike. Irregardless of what lure I'm using, it's always a 40-inch pike I'm going for. Ugh. What? Yeah, regardless. What do you mean, regardless? Well, you can use both. They're interchangeable. Oh, they are. They are. I looked it up. I prefer irregardless. It sounds cooler. So going for, yeah, I am. I have a 75-inch screen TV, but I don't have it hooked to watch you on the live stream. Dang. Dang. It's all good. Phones are just as good, you know. You're giant on the TV. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a picture. Hold on. Oh, there I am on the TV. There I am on the TV, man. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Trixie, I just checked it out. Gotta love it, man, you know? God, that's funny. I got a Lego surgery. A Lego? Leg. Okay, that makes more sense. You say. Leg surgery like last week and I couldn't go fishing, so I'm glad to see you catch big uns. Nice. Well, I'm glad I was able to catch some big uns for you, Edwin. Best luck to you, and I wish for a great recovery for you. So you get back after it, catch some tanks. Catch some tanks. How many pounds do you figure that bass was? Well, you see, so I am a little bit. Oh, we have another image. There I am on another TV. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Ah, I love that on the TV. You know. Cool. No, how many pounds do you figure that bass was? So I might guess on the higher end of things. I'll try to go as specific as to the accurate number as possible. That didn't make sense, but I'm just gonna say it. Probably 2. It was a 20-pounder, yeah. Could be around there. But yeah, the bass is probably around 2 pounds. I don't think I'd give it 3. But my mom was actually totally fine with you being on the TV. Nice. Nice. That's good. Now there's nothing wrong with a nice evening fish. It's nice. And if the TV wasn't being used, I am better than a black screen. Of course, that's what it's going to be like soon if the sun gets any lower. A black screen. Hello, well, guess what time I'm going to say, Cole? Guess what time I'm going to say? Oh, there's nowhere in that sentence to say the word time. Hello, well, guess what I'm going to say, Cole? 4.5 to 5 pounds. Yeah, that's about my PB. That's funny. About 4.5 to 5 pounds. How many times did I repeatedly say that? Too many. 3 more likes away from 50 likes. Let's get there at least. Bro, I'm watching double. You're watching double. What do you mean? I'm on 2 TVs, am I? She was smiling all proud of me when you saw my picture and read my comment. She's very proud of me for this. Nice. That's awesome. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's all pretty good. It's pretty fantastic. But, yeah. We're doing good. Wow, Edwin. What did Edwin do? Caught a 12-pound striper like 3 weeks ago. Now that is a stud. That is a stud. Yeah. I pretty much always just catch pike and bass. Like, I don't know what else to say. Cool, I picked up some 3D glasses in a box on the side of the road, okay? I wonder what you would look like in 3D. I wonder too. What the heck? Yeah. I picked up some 3D glasses in a box. Was that the only thing in the box? What else is in the box? Yeah, what else was in the box? But yeah, I wonder, like, do 3D glasses just make everything 3D? That's what I thought. So I'd need to, maybe really high-tech 3D glasses, like AI 3D glasses that like just take an image and, wait, 3D? No. Yeah. Maybe I should make a 3D live stream. I was gonna say slow down the retrieve LO. I bet you were. I believe that. Cole, I just remembered to like your channel. Come on, John. Come on, John. That's good. That fish was definitely a 20-pounder on the 75-inch TV. Yeah, it's like actual size. So on the TV, it's actual size. Just liked on TV. Nice. LOL focus. Well, you see, we're going into Pretty Lake now. So I need to focus in to get over this grass patch. Can you see me at all? Not really. If I turn the lighting on. There we go. It's way worse, but whatever. it feels like I just threw up my knee. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, it's very dark. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tubby Guy Outdoors, $6.99 donation to the stream. Buck a pound, you owe me 5 pounds, LOL. We'll have to get there. Oh man, well, thank you very much, my friend. That's going directly to the Cole J Fishing Ventures Gas Fund. If I haven't mentioned it this stream already, all stream donations go directly back into funding the channel's activities. So I'm not gonna go to the store and buy a chocolate bar with it. You know what I mean? I'm putting it in the gas fund, or I'm putting it into MEP spinner funds like catch more fish on stream. So again, much appreciated to Tubby Guy Outdoors. Buck a pound. Right on. That's awesome. Oh, that's incredible. There were random old music CDs in that box along with some electronic equipment. Done. There's some pike in here. Can you even see me? Cole, we heading home now? Because I can delay taking the dog out for a little longer. Yeah, we're heading back. We're heading back. I don't know if you noticed, but it is quite dark. We're getting. I enjoyed your live stream tonight. Can't wait to see you again, maybe one day in 3D. Yeah, perhaps, John. I hope that day does come. Oh yeah. Next stream, right on. Sounds good. Yeah, no, that'll work. Excuse me. Next stream. Great live stream. Well, thank you. Not quite over yet, but we're getting there. A little more. Gotta go through some narrow section of water, and we'll have to get back. I was still the first ever donator. I'm so happy about that. I managed to even though I had like no money. True. Trixie was the first donator ever, and that will stay the same permanently. Yeah, Nuggy goes fishing. Did it ever get dark, eh? Very, very quickly around here. Doesn't take long. Great catches today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We did some good. We did get some good catches. I missed some chats just then, but I subbed. Sadie Panama has just subscribed. Welcome to the journey. Really appreciate that. We need 1 like to get to 50 likes, which would be kind of a bit of a thing to hit. Still fishing? A little bit. You know, casting out here and there, but we're getting back here soon. We've entered the dark side. Yeah, tell me about it, man. We're here. Here we are. You can't even see me. Can't even see, but you can hear me though. It's like a podcast with no video. Well, there's always the Discord guys. You can chat there. True. I can make out the front of the canoe, but that's about it. You see me? Bye bye. I'll try to see you on the next great live stream. All right, sounds good, Edwin. Peace out for now. My dad has graciously enough shined his flashlight on me, so you can kind of see my face now, can't you? Howdy. 'Tis I. Let me know if this is creepy or not. I can see you. I don't know how, but I can see your face a bit. Can you see? Can you see? My dad's paddling with one hand and holding a flashlight in his other hand. I might stay longer since you're fishing. Yeah, I'm fishing a little bit. Just this shallower area, but who's to say? There's no fish, right? You're like a ghost. I don't know if that's the vibe we're going for. I can see you better now, LMAO. Yeah, here I am. What if I put lighting on now? No, it's no good. You're unsung hero of your show. Thank you, Father. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, the behind the scenes of the show are just as important as the behind the scene, in front of the scenes. That makes sense. Yeah, in front of the scenes. It's very important. The one-handed paddle. It doesn't get any better than that. It's very dark out there. Spooky. Hope you do Halloween live stream special. I would. By the time October 31st rolls around, it'll be quite chilly. When does the ice come on the lakes? That's true. It'll also be dark really early. This reminds me when you had to paddle with a net. That was a rough go. I think I actually loosened the net and made it a little bit wobbly, yeah, a little bit. But nothing duct tape won't fix, as we know. Hey, bro. Coyote Killer Outdoors, what's going on? Join the party. What the heck was that? It was like some sort of critter. Yeah, could be a fish, yeah. So you don't, wait, let me just cast. What's the fish do? If I catch a fish there, I'm shocked. It's actually, no. No fish there. This isn't gonna go well. Oh man, this isn't ideal. I could really go for hamburger right now. People are like, what the? People are probably like, what's going on? What's your biggest fish? I don't know what's spooked here, but I don't like it. My biggest fish is a 34.5-inch pike. So there's the answer to that. Okay. Okay, I am back. We just had a bit of a moment there. I'm in my deer stand hunting right now. Are you really? You're deer hunting right now? And you're watching me. Wow. I hope you don't miss any deer. I mean, she may only be half listening. As my mom always said, she's listening right now, duct tape fixes everything. Duct tape does fix everything. There's actually yeah, no, we're okay. There's actually a theory that most things can be fixed with electrical cords and duct tape. And I think I do believe it. I think I'm a believer in that. What do you think? Silver 22. Mama always said, stupid is as stupid does. Oh my god. Oh, we got some good quotes here in the chat. We got some good quotes. She's on her balcony and the TV's on in the bedroom, but it's pretty loud, so maybe she actually can hear. Maybe. I'm glad I'm speaking loud and clear. Does duct tape really fix everything, LOL? Yeah, honestly. I'm glad I grabbed my earbuds before I left. Nice. So you don't spook. I don't want to spook the deer, that's for sure. So earbuds are going to be essential. It does. It does. It does. Gorilla tape works better, I find. Yeah, apparently it works really well. I haven't used it, but... Where are we? Why are we stuck here? Shallow? I'm gonna need that. Moms have the wisdom, that's true. jump, I can try and make it. Wow. You're right there, drone. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. Someone reminded me to do the XP announcement if I forget. I probably won't forget because I'm gonna make this short, but it's Cole J here. I'm signing out for now. Hi, Mom. She can't read this, but I don't know if she'll hear you read it. Oh, hi, Mom. From Trixie. If you can hear. How many hours you been there? So I've been streaming for 117 minutes. So whatever that converts, just about 2 hours, according to my math calculations. But can duct tape fix a broken heart? LOL. Well, it depends how you know, it depends. Perhaps. I wouldn't put it out of the question. Mama said alligators, or because I got all those teeth and those. Yep. Okay. Good night, Cole. Good night, everybody. I'm going to do the XP announcement. I always announce the top 10 people with the top 10 XP holders. So we have Silver 22 in first place. Congratulations. Tubby Guy Outdoors, number 2. Trixie's number 3. Gail, number 4. Sarah Hopkins is number 5. Jake Barrett is number 6. John is number 7. Outdoor Boys 8. Focus on the Outdoors is 9. And we have Zach Umwillow Frank at number 10. So there we go. See you later, everybody. It's been a good night hanging out with all of you. I'm glad to be back. This is like the Halloween special. So, John, if you're waiting for the Halloween special, just rewatch this clip right here. It's quite a view, isn't it? Anywho, thanks everybody for watching. Cool J signing up for now. I'll have to catch you in the next video, but it's been good to be back for the first time in a couple weeks. So anyway, later everybody. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cole J signing out for now.